Got down to a truck. What's up, YouTube? Give me 1 second here.
Oh, they had lowered legs there with Complex Union.
What's up?
What's up, Steve? I thought you were a fucking pitcher there for a minute. I was getting ready to put up a banner. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, Jason. Daryl. So what's going on? You getting ready to smoke one or what? Or did you already?
I'm gonna smoke another one. I already smoked one. I'm having a drink.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Hi, Chelsea.
Hi. It's a pretty cool shop from before.
Hi, Myron.
Hey, Steve. Oh.
Good guy. Good. Good. Let me do it again.
That was the help they got before it hit.
Did you see the video for Moncton? The Dukes of Hazzard car?
I didn't know.
Hey, Daryl.
What about it?
Hi, Chelsea.
Myron.
Well, they hit this ramp with one today,
If you want to.
and I guarantee it fucked the car. I'll see if we can show it to you guys.
If you want to get it turned
So there's one less charger out there again.
Oh yeah, I guarantee it put the tires right up through her. See if I can turn my camera around here.
Where's 801?
You see?
Let him hear you. He's about to get started. Let's get a cheer going. Come on.
Can you take the pause thing away?
Holy shit.
They put up the green flag that he made it out okay, though.
Yeah.
Guarantee his back is hurting.
Oh, he's going to be some sore tomorrow, but.
I hate it when they ruin good cars, though.
If you need help dropping any link or like.
Well, I think the chicken shit should have been going faster.
Yeah.
I agree with Myron.
Put the link in your private chat. I'll help you share anything if you want to share.
Apparently, it was a record for Moncton. They hit 162 feet.
Oh shit!
That's pretty impressive for just out there in a parking lot like that or wherever it was. But
yeah, it was in the Coliseum parking lot. He went right over the wheelchair park.
wonder if that was his car or if it was someone else's. Or...
No, it's his. The actual.
I don't know. It looked like it hurt.
Yeah, he would have had a good compression on his spine.
9:30.
Yeah.
It's the like page that owns it.
Oh, okay.
I think they have different drivers, so that one was dumped by Ray, whoever. Raymond.
Yeah, I don't have it on my phone to put the link into private chat. So.
Okay.
Oh, I can do that. 1 sec.
Yeah, like if you want it shared full screen, anything you want, just drop it
So,
back there. I'll put it so you can do it full screen. I know it's a pain in the ass to
Jason,
pull the phone out. What's up, Steve? Sorry.
oh, that's all right. Are you saving that video for in case you want to get a new job? You can put that on your
Yes.
application.
Yes,
Yeah.
I already have a thumb drive resume,
Cool.
and that's what it starts with. Which one's that? Ice Original Crisp Citrus. Nice. It is new, isn't it?
No,
So they say. It's been out for a while though.
they just changed the can.
Yeah, Daryl. I
The
don't
wife-
know. I don't know if I would notice a difference. That's what I have to look at a Star Note dollar bill and see if how much difference I can.
Oh, right in the chat. That's fine. It doesn't matter where
I
it goes.
noticed a $5 Star Note one time, but not a dollar bill one.
If you want to share that one, I do present. Share screen. Entire screen. Sound on. That one. Click share. There you go. Sound on. That's the one, yeah? That's the
We
one?
will. I think so.
Yeah, before I push play. Chelsea, that's the one? Yeah?
Yeah, it's not the exact one I showed you guys a second ago. It's a different angle, but that's the car
Okay.
that they jumped today.
Oh, cool.
They did that as like the 50th anniversary jump to kick off a 3-day car show.
Tell that kid to sit down, Jason. We can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's got their phones out. There's people on the roof.
They had a whole stunt crew, camera crew, and the whole Moncton, well, part of the Moncton Fire Department there.
Well, that's pretty big. That's pretty big for around here.
The old car.
Okay, I'm getting a call. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
This guy's focused straight on the jump.
We've got it so it's gonna see the one ramp lower.
Do you think he did a lap to make sure the track was clear?
Yeah, probably make sure no idiots were walking across there or something.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go racing. Let's go racing. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Boogity, boogity,
I don't
boogity.
hear you. He's about to get started. Let's get a cheer going. Come on. Let's go, baby.
Nice.
Guy had some balls on him. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
pretty big for Moncton because the colored smoke that they let out at the end enough would be pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moncton's pretty big though.
Well, yeah, but they don't do that kind of shit a lot.
No. Sure, they could have. They made probably quite a bit of money on that event today.
The whole weekend, the cheapest ticket to get in is for like infants, and it's like $6 to bring your kids in.
Oh,
And then general admission is 17, and if you're a senior or military, I think it's 13.
oh.
And the amount of people in that parking lot, and the amount of people that are going to be walking through to see those, I'd imagine they're making
It was at the Coliseum, right?
a lot.
I'd say it would be the shits if you're a senior and a veteran.
Well, let's
Because you could only get the one discount. You should get two.
But it's like joint. It's senior slash military. They get the same discount as seniors.
But then, if a guy who's a senior is also in the military, he should be getting two discounts.
You would think so.
But he falls under the category of one price. So that doesn't really work.
Oh, yeah, they don't-
Because it says one guy or the other is the same price.
Right.
But if he's both at the same time, he should be that price times two.
Charge them guys double.
Hey, what's true? Oh, I guess nobody's watching. Where in the hell are they watching? In chat on the fucking YouTube still.
To rent a space to have your car in there, $525 is the cheapest space. Most expensive space is $1,650
Damn.
to park your car in there for the weekend.
Well, that's because, yeah, you're showing it off, but
Yeah.
fuck that.
You alright, Jason?
Barely.
The
See what-
speed's already
see
checking
what's
on them.
truth here.
Yeah, you look a little upset.
Oh, what's up? Or
Not gonna lie, depending on how big they are, they're probably making it back too, because they can sell products and like give quotes. They can do basically everything from their little booth.
I'm coming there. I'm coming.
Fuck, I thought Jason just fell over. I heard a crash. I was like, what was that?
No, it's my red.
Darren, Daryl, what's truth? What are you saying?
Yeah, what's truth?
Stripper made another video of them. I thought they were done. I thought that guy moved away to fucking motel or some shit.
No. Tell me what you think was truth. Is it true or not? Is it true or not? You watch that clip and tell me if it's true or not. Josh, what do you think that is?
Can't tell you if you ignore them, you're ignoring them.
You better check that clip out, man. I think you better check it out right now. You better check it out right now.
Like the most entertainment of the show.
That's what it's planning to do.
I would have watched it.
Oh, I would have watched it.
No, you better check it out right now. Well, it's true. Check it out right now.
Hey, Todd.
What's up, Todd? but who's going to explain it? Josh, you know what clip that is.
I never seen the video.
Yes, you did. It's fucking me.
I never seen the video, man.
Well, check it out then. I played it when we first came on.
Oh, I got copies of that one.
Well, I'll explain it, okay? No, Most Truth told me I should explain it, so I'm going to explain it right now. Here's a little bit of the explanation. Tell me you watched it. There you go. That's what I was expecting. It wasn't my fault. The chair wasn't where I put it when I went to sit on it. It's the first time you've seen it, was Truth? That was on Wednesday. That fucking stripper. Here, let me refresh this one. Oh, okay. On another note, I see you just said that. I don't know if you're joking around. Is that motherfucker still starting shit? He's creeping. Oh, man. That motherfucker needs someone like me to walk by and beat him with a fucking plank. He's one fucking creepy ass pedophile looking motherfucker.
Thank you, Robin.
He really is.
Thank you, Robin. I'm gonna have
I
that
know
car.
nothing of the guy. I just seen what he does, looked at his appearance, and that's my judgment.
I wonder how many times Dave's gone through.
Probably don't want to see. That's
That one car would have been the junk of the day. I don't think
Yeah,
it
she
would
brought it up today. Like she
Oh no,
was
it was only
disgusted.
one. Okay.
She blamed it on PDF, but I don't know if he started or not. Still,
Oh, wait, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tires went right up through.
Oh yeah. She hit hard. Even Stevie.
Did you do a bummer?
Mhm.
How was your stream, Myron?
It was okay. Can't complain about it.
couple faces hopped in that haven't been in around in a bit, right? You be chilling hopped up there for a bit.
Yeah.
Ashley was there for a good long stretch.
Yeah.
And even stayed at the after show for a while.
Steve was drinking McDonald's French fries. He thought it was a milkshake, but oh shit. Uh-oh. He's reaching into his bag of goodies.
Yep, quarter pounder. I was just thinking, if you guys had access to a free large McDonald's fry a day, would you get sick of their fries, you think?
I get sick of their fries after fucking eating them twice in a row, man.
Oh, cool. This was that car's first international jump.
Steve, you know, it's stupid to hear it from me, but that shit'll kill you. But now let me talk for you. Jason, that shit'll kill you. I guess it's a waste of time. Let's not fight about it. High cholesterol, high blood pressure. Who gives a fuck, right?
Yeah.
Josh, you gonna send my lighter back? Nightbot said.
Probably not.
Fuck you, Nightbot, you piece of shit. He got me all fucking excited. I thought I was gonna get my purple lighter back. Fuck you, Nightbot, piece of shit. I still like you, Josh. That's cool, but fuck you, Nightbot. Starting all that shit. Maybe I read it wrong. I'm gonna try reading it. Josh will send your lighter back. Don't mess with Matthew. He will make fake fish and crop them on his. Okay, yeah, that's what Matthew does.
I was just gonna text him, see where the hell he is.
Don't text him. Call him. Call him fucking live. Do it while you're eating and drinking too. And just like tell him shit got complicated and I needed to call you and
Tell them we want to hear about asphalt. We want to learn about asphalt.
and ignore him while he's talking back to you and just keep speaking over him. It'd be fucking great. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Asphalt, is that some kind of gay sex?
Yeah, it has something to do with fucking used rubbers from all across the planet. And they claim it's mixed with like some sort of concrete. They say is tires and concrete and used bags and melted shit. And apparently they're making roads out of it.
Hey, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait until you go to take another bite and I'll ask you.
Give him a second. Because there's this. Oh shit! Oh, gosh! Thanks, bro. Thanks, bud. Yeah, thank you. Daryl? No, fuck you. I ain't giving no lighters away. It took me fucking 7 months. Yeah. I can take it. Thanks.
Did you get him, Myron?
It's open.
Just practicing on a box.
All right.
I don't know. I think it might be a little too strong to be shooting flies with.
Fly lands on his TV.
Well, I have the box sitting on the Chesterfield, and I shot the Chesterfield. It fucking went through the box, hit the Chesterfield, and then bounced back over this way somewhere. So she's got a little bit of power to her.
Hey, Steve, what do you call a gay guy in a wheelchair?
A gay guy in a wheelchair. What do
I
you
don't know
call
what.
a gay guy?
Roll AIDS.
Damn. Damn. It's so harsh.
All right.
Right on, Daryl.
That was a good supper.
What's your wife doing? Is she
Uh-oh.
live streaming in the other room, Misfit, or what?
No,
Darren.
she sleeps. We've got like a couch that reclines, you know. So she watches TV and sleeps in that. She's got, I think it's spinal something to do with her back. The spine is disappearing.
I chopped up 2 bottles and I smoked pretty much both bottles. Myself. Did you feel evil? What proof? You have.
The ashes, I just dumped it. And
So what were you were eating McDonald's, Misfit?
What was that?
You were eating McDonald's?
that sounds like it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Falling off at that point.
So in about 4 minutes, Misfit's gonna have to go take a shit.
Yeah.
You got a team iron?
Yeah.
Let's check it. It should be done.
You put milk in it?
No.
Just black?
A little bit of sugar. Quarter of a teaspoon. And I like my tea hot. I don't like it cold.
Yeah.
I like to finish it before it's cold. But sometimes the plants need watering. I forget to drink it before it gets cold. I dump it in the pot with the house plants.
Okay, text Matthew. See if he's
150 over 102. 100 pulse. I'm fine.
I don't know.
Mine was 154 today when I checked mine.
Mm,
Yeah, I thought I just opened the Pepsi. Fuck.
I'm fine.
Gotta open up the one.
150 over
I don't
102.
know if I wanna.
It's higher, but I keep getting told it's not that bad.
Who
Except
told
for
you that?
people at work.
Are they doctors?
Nope.
Well, then I wouldn't listen to them.
Nope. Todd told me I was dying.
Well,
Holy shit.
eventually that high blood pressure will get to you.
Well, he wasn't lying to
Fill
you
up
though.
the back.
You are dying. Steve's dying. I'm dying. Myron's dying.
I'm dying.
Chelsea's dying.
Yeah.
Everybody starts dying the second you're born, really.
It's true.
Good point. Good point.
Some people just take longer to die.
This is a sad topic.
Yeah. Okay. I can buy a bong.
I mean, it's more of a fact.
123 over 73.
Over 73.
And 76 a minute.
70 a minute?
Myron's got the fucking heart of a 20-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's do it. Yes.
Elmer.
Yeah, he's not. Let's go.
You think it's from all the blowing he's done?
Yeah, it's crazy.
All blowing he's done.
All the blowing of what, Steve? And who were you talking about?
Oh fuck, Myron's getting up, Steve. You better run.
I thought I could slip it in there, but Myron caught me. He ain't.
I'm old, I'm not deaf or stupid.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. Like, I'm not gonna get no more stupid for a while. 9:30.
Are you
Mama's
sure?
going home soon. Gotta make sure the babies are in bed, and whatnot.
Okay, good night.
All right.
Nighty night.
We'll see you, Jason.
Take care.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see if Matthew comes over or not, though. I did text him.
He's definitely not coming.
Well, if the weather's nice, I don't know why you wouldn't have been fishing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Night. I don't know. Yeah. So I don't even know if he drives somewhere and picks up a company truck and drives the, I don't know, or if he drives all the way. I don't know what he does. You
Probably
know?
drives his own vehicle, probably.
Yeah.
Can be kind of nice.
I don't know.
If somebody is it still showing rain for tomorrow?
Rick, our grass is going nuts now because the belt came off. And it's not like a regular lawnmower, riding lawnmower. It's a zero turn, so it's a little harder to get this belt on. I think he might just text me back. Let me see. Oh, yeah, he probably won't be. He's at Ruby's musical.
Well, not a lot on top, Elmer, but what I got on the sides makes up for what's on top.
I need another drink.
All right, we're millionaires. What would be the first thing you'd do right now?
Hire a hitman to take out Steve. I don't know. Start blowing money. That's what people do when they get rich. They just start spending it.
Yeah.
I'd get myself a better place to live in.
Okay.
I'd buy a house and a truck.
Maybe buy a pound of hash and 10 pounds of grass, and I'm happy
Cool.
for 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
That's about all I need to keep me happy. It would be just a new place.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd buy a new Harley Street Glide and go for a nice ride somewhere.
Yeah, but them new ones, they just don't have the hearty sound.
No. Not like they used to, no.
No.
Even a lot of the newer cars are fucking ugly looking compared to the old ones.
Yeah. Lamborghini makes an SUV now. It goes like 200 miles an hour or something.
Sit down, kids. We got to get you out to school on time.
There's a guy in southern BC that does restoration work,
Yeah.
and I think I'd get him to build me up a late 60s, early 70s Chev pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, 350
Heck yeah.
barrel.
Yeah.
Showed pictures of that car afterwards that hit that ramp. And the transmission engine just snapped right off.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that was in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
on the East Coast.
Huh.
We jump horses out here, not cars.
You know how many cars they actually used during that show?
Oh, well, fucking hundreds and hundreds and thousands of cars.
Yeah.
No, they had 3 guys working on 7 cars.
Yeah.
6 were being worked on while 1 was being wrecked.
Yeah, I heard something like they wrecked fucking 15 of those cars an episode, but
Yeah.
I don't know. You probably could do a quick Google search and find out. But
Yeah, I'm lazy. I don't wanna be called a liar.
Liar, Steve.
he's a liar.
You better ask Google and see. Ask Google if you're not a liar.
Google says that during the time the production used somewhere between 250 to 355 1968 and 1969 Dodge Chargers. Of those, only 17 are accounted for today.
Yeah.
Out of how many?
355. 17 are left.
Oh, they used way more than that.
No, they use 3 cars per episode, it says.
3 cars per episode?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. I don't know about that. Google's a fucking liar.
Said Google it. You can't get mad at Google when you're wrong. Yeah, if you Google it, it's between 250 and 355. They didn't use that many. Like 355 is a lot, but it wasn't as much as you think it was.
So 3 episodes, or 3 cars per episode.
Okay, look at how many cars it took for the movie Blues Brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that was quite a few cars in just one scene
Wow.
where they had the big wreck.
104 cars.
And that was one fucking scene.
Yeah.
60 police cars were purchased for the making of the film, and none of them survived. So 60 out of 104 were cop cars.
Damn.
Have you ever seen that show?
I don't think so.
Well, you should watch.
It's been so long since I've seen it. Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's sort of a comedy musical.
Yeah. Animal House. That's another old.
Yeah, with the same actors in it.
Yeah.
Dan Belushi or what was his name? Belushi and Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd.
He's Canadian.
Yeah.
Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
Chong is Canadian.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
He grew up in Vancouver.
Wow. Yeah, Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
Mhm. You know Howie Mandel, Josh?
Let's make a deal and fucking
Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
He's got talent now. He's got Canada's got talent now too. So
I thought his stand up was pretty fucking hilarious.
So
Hi,
you
Jane.
could get on Canada's Got Talent, Josh, and try and do like a record. Your talent is to try to smoke the world's largest bowl in one hit.
Fuck, my lungs can't do it now. More like the world's smallest fucking hit. This is like my fourth joint. The night.
You heard me, eh? 9 days. Just about to the hour. I was just shy of before I hit the 10th hour. About a half hour, to hit the 10th hour. To go through 4 ounces of hash. Or 112 grams.
Damn.
Thanks, Jane. Now, Elmer, it's just that in the Great White North, we know how to smoke.
Yeah, because my lungs are fucked. That's why I can't smoke like I used to.
Well, mine too.
I've already had both of my lungs collapse and it doesn't fucking feel good, so
Damn, how'd that happen?
one night I just went to lay down on the couch. Chest started hurting real bad. My lung collapsed. The
Damn.
second time, I smoked a bunch of weed, went to sleep. When I woke up, fucking my chest hurt.
Yeah.
So, first time it was the right side, and the second time it was the left side.
I had a buddy that drove 12 hours or more on a collapsed lung.
Oh yeah. I've had a bunch of like partial lung collapse, like the lung just, I don't know, folds over, causes a bunch of fucking pain, and then it will reinflate.
Damn. Elmer says they blow them up like balloons.
They blow up, what up like balloons?
I think your lungs.
Just a little stab in the chest, plop in a piece of a pen, blow it up, pop up the pen, give her a little fucking crazy glue in there, and you'll be good.
Yeah, no, they can't blow air inside your body. That will kill you. What they did to me was they sliced me open, stuck a tube in there to let air out.
Oh, you had air outside your lungs.
What
Well, yeah.
happened? What happened? That's what caused my lung to collapse. That's what they told me, anyways. He said I got a bubble on my lung. That bubble pops, gives air to the lung, and it just collapses.
How long ago was this?
Few years back now. It's been a while.
Like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Really? When I was, I was,
Yeah, your mom shared it.
I was only young when it happened, like 22,
Oh, dang.
maybe a little older.
Mm.
But the first time it fucking hurt, man, because the doctor cut me and they can't freeze in there. So they stuck me and froze me. But when he cut me, I felt it, and he cut through a muscle, and it was like a snap. It just fucking like a bone breaking.
No.
Yeah, it was a bad. And I fucking like moved, and he's like, "Don't move." I'm like, "Well, it fucking hurts. Like you're stabbing me with this fucking knife, man."
Yeah.
Little
So what did-
scalpel. I think he watched
So
a YouTube video on how to do it or something, because it fucking hurt. The second time I was at a different, I was in Nova Scotia, and luckily there was a surgeon that was coming in, and they're like, "There's going to be a surgeon in here in about a half an hour. Do you want to wait for him?" So I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll wait for a surgeon then." And when he came, he cut me open right there in the ER, same thing, but he's like, "Oh, nothing to worry about," or whatever. And I said, "I am worried because the fucking doctor that cut me before, I felt something snap, and that was like a muscle that he cut through. And the surgeon, he cut in between that muscle on my other side, so I never felt that snap."
Yeah. Huh.
But that's the difference between a surgeon and a doctor. They know where to fucking cut.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Ash be like, cool. It is not, man. Don't know what's neither. So you have any vehicles you do burnout with?
My truck or my van.
You do burnout with your minivan?
I mean, it'll. If I kicked her down, she front wheel drive. She kicks her down pretty good.
Oh yeah, I drove a Dodge Caravan.
That's what I have.
And is that what you got?
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll fucking roast the tires off if they're in good shape.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
they can haul ass. Vans can go for fucking haul ass.
Yeah.
What year is yours? Does the seats fold all the way down in it?
No. Mine's a 218.
Yours is 2018?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the fucking seats must fold down in it, no?
Well, they fold, but they do. I don't know what they do. They do something weird.
They don't go right in the floor?
I don't think so.
Oh, they must.
I don't know.
Because the one we had at work was a 2010 or 2012,
Yeah.
and those seats folded right into the floor.
Yeah.
But
Seats drop like right to the floor too.
yeah. yeah, I didn't mind driving a van. I liked it after I drove it for a while.
Yeah.
Tie up like a truck. Trust me, those fucking vans can haul ass if you. You couldn't handle vans.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I could pass the van in my Civic.
His Caravan got a bigger engine than your fucking little Civic.
That don't matter.
Oh, his
That don't matter. It depends on how hard you want it and how hard you're willing to push your car.
yeah. Steve,
And I guarantee
I
you
got-
I'll push mine harder than he would.
I got $20 on you, Steve. Don't let me
Yeah.
down.
He's gonna let you down. Just let me get the oil change done first.
That's like this though, Steve. It's kind of like a fucking minivan. It's a little smaller
Yeah,
than a
that's not
van,
bad.
Yeah.
and it's a journey.
Yep.
And but this is also a 7-seater.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it gets a
My
row.
stepdaughter.
I don't know how anybody could sit in the seats that are way back there.
Right.
I have
right,
those always folded down into the car. So because
Right.
if they're
That's
up,
what I would do.
then you got about this much room in your trunk.
Yeah.
So
No.
Myron must be getting his tea.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Fucking a jogger went by today. My little dog took off after them.
Did he bite him?
No, she don't bite. She wants to fucking lick people.
No. But she ran after the jogger to get licked.
And fucking the person had headphones on, right? So I'm like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start running after my dog here. Fucking, if the person stops, the dog stops. But if the person doesn't fucking stop,
Yeah.
but the person stopped, and I brought her up to work with me, and she's fucking seen a cow 2 miles away across the fucking stream, and she started running after this cow. Like, I'm like, fucking, where are you going? Get back here. She was ready to chase this fucking cow. I don't know how far away it was, but it would have took me 15 minutes to walk there at least. Plus, I would have had to find a way over the river.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Hi, Jade. So, what did you ever collect anything, Myron?
Easy Rider books for a while,
Yeah.
but that was pretty much it.
Okay.
I got a couple of coins and stuff, but nothing
Yeah.
rare.
Yeah. Yeah. I still got some Easy Rider books, but they're up in Wisconsin in my parents' basement. I don't know what to do with them. Got some Playboys, Easy Riders.
Why do I believe that you got a lot more Playboys than you do Easy Rider?
It's probably about the same. I was in Publishers Clearinghouse, and I was trying to win that, $1 million, so I ordered a bunch of magazines. So you're really not a hunter, Josh. Like you said, you hit a deer you hit a deer, but
He likes to hunt women.
No,
So
I don't.
so are you more of a fisherman?
No, I don't fish.
Don't fish either?
He's not a sportsman,
No.
Steve.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, what he does anything. I don't know much about him other than you worked at Cranberry, but I pictured you as, a deer, hunting deer, and you're like Jason, but Jason fishes.
Well, yeah, there's no fucking deer where Jason lives. He lives on an island.
Yeah,
Oh.
if a deer crosses onto the island that Jason lives on, they actually physically take the deer and bring it back to our side of the island. If they cross on the ice or whatever, if they're seen on the island, they're brought back over here.
Wow.
There is no deer over there.
The hell. Okay.
I don't know if I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard back in the day they brought a bunch of deer over there and people just killed them off. So
Oh, yeah. That's weird.
Well, it's a small island. If you go hunting, you can push the deer from one end to the other end in probably a day or so. It's only
no, but I can
Weird,
cross that
though.
bridge and I can drive from one side of the island to the other side of the island in the day, no problem. So it's not that big.
and you can drive across it in 3 hours, I think Jason said. Todd said.
Yeah, 'cause I went over there and picked up a truck one time, and it was almost at the very end of the island from where the bridge was.
Yeah, I'm just trying to learn a little bit more about Canada and how people. So, you grew up in the cities then?
Well, that information was free, Steve. If you want any more, it's 1995.
See, Josh, you're just not a whaler dealer. You should be saying it's $23, but for you, my special friend, I'll mark it down to 20.
Yeah. No. My dad wasn't a hunter or a fisherman. I learned on my own, practically. So, but
Yeah, I've never gutted a fish or anything like that.
Good night,
Really?
Jade.
Really, never. I've
Wow.
seen it done. I've seen it done a million times, but
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Wow. This is an experience. Yeah, you got to do it. Why don't you wanna?
Because just because it's an experience doesn't mean I want to fucking do it.
Well, I mean, just to try it once. Yeah.
Well,
Like,
if somebody wanted to stick their cock up your butt once, would you try it? Just once? Huh? No, you wouldn't. So don't pressure him.
I've gone fishing.
You're awesome, Myron.
I've gone fishing. I've caught fish, but I've never done anything with them.
But
Throw
you
them
know,
back.
but no, yeah, really, that's all I really did too, because I wasn't much of a fisherman. I mean, I didn't. It's not like I cleaned a lot of fish, so I'm just messing with you anyway. So I just like learning about you. That's all. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Hey, the easiest way to do it is gut the fish and don't do anything else with it. Just throw it in some tinfoil. Oh, that's no good anymore because that's poison. Put it in a baking dish covered with a little bit of oil or something and bake it for a while. And when you
Yeah.
bake it enough, the meat will just fall off the bones.
Yep.
And the skin will fall, and you don't have to worry about the scales or nothing.
Wow. Huh.
So I'll tell you a fish story, fucking Steve. We were in Ontario, and we were just young, and we caught some fish at the pier. We lived right down by the water, and we went home, and on the roof, we were up on the roof, and we had the fish with us, and this guy walked by it, somebody didn't like, so that
Yeah.
they're like, everybody throw a fish at the same time and then just get down, right? So everybody threw a fish, and of course the fish hit the guy. Anyways, we all got down before he could see us or anything like that, and then he kept going. We just carried on with our business. I go inside, I got in the shower, and I changed. And as I'm coming out of the fucking bathroom, I hear a knock at the door. So I open up the door. It's this cop. He's like, you've been seen throwing a deadly weapon at a guy walking down the street. And I'm like, he's like wearing fucking red shirt or whatever he said. And I knew I just fucking got out of the shower and changed. So I knew this cop was
Yeah.
full of shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, man, I haven't been outside all day.
Yeah.
but yeah, he's like deadly weapon, and it was a fucking fish.
Yeah.
Guess anything can be used as a weapon, deadly weapon.
Yeah.
Well, could use the fish to slap the shit out of you and then jam it down your throat to choke you off, but I would think that's the only way.
Right?
It's just not that deadly.
We were young, walking down same place, same town, and this cop car. I'm smoking a player cigarette, and this cop car drives up onto the sidewalk, and the front end just scrapes. I remember the scraping. It sounded so bad. And the cop jumps out. He's like, "What are you smoking?" And I'm like, cigarette. And he's like, he looks at it and he's like, next time, boys. And then he gets in, it gets back in the cop car and reverses off the sidewalk, and it just scrapes. And then off he went. And then the guy's like, "Oh my God, man, that was so scary." And I'm like, "What?" And he's got this tobacco can upside down, and he
Yeah.
had this little baby marijuana plant inside it. Like, holy fuck. Back in those days, the cops would get so horny over fucking a little bit of weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back in 77 or 78, I think. And I already told this story. I walked into the fucking cop station here in town with an ounce of weed in my pocket
Yeah.
to get my driver's license back, which has been suspended for drinking.
My younger brother went to court with a gram of weed in his pocket, and my brother was right short, and this cop was right tall, and he comes over, and he's like, "What is that?" He pulls it out, reaches right in my brother's pocket, pulls a little baggie out, and it's fucking weed.
Oh shit.
And this was back when you weren't allowed to have it. Anyways,
Yeah.
the cop just took it and probably smoked it or something, but never.
Yeah.
Like, why in the hell would you bring weed to a fucking courthouse? He's like, I didn't know I
Yeah.
had that.
That's funny. Yeah. I don't know if it's a PlayStation night or not.
I hear a timer beeping.
Mm-hmm. I just finished washing my dishes.
Oh, you got a dishwasher?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Byron
then
knows what he
you
wants.
didn't wash them then.
It's a tabletop.
That's cool.
It's good for about 4 glasses, 6 bowls,
Hell
6
yeah.
plates, and
As long as it works, hell yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. That's all I need. I mean, if I gotta scrub something bigger than that, because yeah, I made something a little big, a little more of, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So be it, but
Oh, never scrub anything. Throw a bunch of water in it and put her on the stove if it's pot
yeah,
or pan, and just boil the piss out of it. It's way easier
yeah,
than scrubbing.
yeah, yeah. All right. You have a good night, Jane. I don't know if she's still here or not.
That was 11 minutes to go.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't seen that person in this chat in a long time.
Jane?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, probably because she come in here and said hi and you just ignored her.
No, I put when she first came in, I put it up on big screen.
No,
But
Josh,
yeah, I forgot about the chat.
No, I'm just trying to figure out like when you grew up doing that. You know, to me you just look like you're a bow hunter or something and all that.
I've never shot a bow, Steve.
The
Really?
man of 100 disguises, Steve.
Yeah.
He looks like he could do a lot of things, but he can't really.
Yeah.
Not saying I couldn't shoot a bow, Myron.
Hey,
I could if I wanted to.
The only thing I ever hit with a bow was a motorbike. Shot a fucking seat.
And I don't really like motorbikes or dirt bikes. When I was a kid, I drove a little 80 around all the time. Loved it. Then I took a break for years off bikes, and then my brother was like, "Here, you want to try my bike?" And I'm like, "All right." He's like, "Just be careful." I'm like, "All right." Anyways, I get on it. He's like, I pulled the gas and I couldn't fucking turn the bike, man. I just kept going straight. And I ran into a picnic bench.
Oh shit! Messed it up.
No. I from where I took off and from where I hit wasn't too far away, so I didn't get too much speed.
Yeah.
How high up on the bench did the front wheel hit? Because
it kind of like drove me over the handlebars a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, it's Super.
Yeah.
Super.
I don't know.
Jeez. 12 minutes between conversation and chat there. She's a little dry, I think.
Yeah.
You guys need a conversation to talk about in chat?
There was 8 people in here. Now it's 3.
Yeah, I know. I scared them away. I'm sorry.
Apology not accepted. What's this bullshit, Youper? You always go up on Steve's panel, never mind. You notice that, Myron?
Yeah, but I pay you for to come up on mine.
I believe that.
So you buy your friends, eh, Steve?
Yeah.
I've been letting you up on my channel for free.
Youper says no link. Did you post it?
The link's pinned, isn't it?
Look way up, Youper.
Maybe I didn't pin it. I guess. I brought my other phone out here to do that, but all right. Hold on, I'll get it with my phone. Oh, I can just repin the fucking thing or drop. Oh, here he is. He got it.
Hey.
Yeah, I didn't go to the top. So, Steve, I just tacked this onto your tab to come up on Josh's, or what?
Yeah.
I would charge him double for coming up here.
Well, I'm thinking Myron needs to get after his ass.
Yeah, he's always on the show interrupting things.
Shitting down your back.
Well, I don't know about that. There's been something warm back there, yeah.
Yeah, you know that old expression, don't piss down my back and tell me it's raining. So what's going on? What's the conversation?
I don't know. I forgot. Oh, I was trying to figure out what kind of guy Josh was.
Steve was wanting a life history about me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He said I look like a bow hunter. Do I look like a bow hunter to you?
Yeah, I'd have to say I would have thought you were an outdoors person.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we just assume most people in Canada are outdoors persons.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's never fished. He's never.
But his job is outdoors.
Yeah, I've fished.
Yeah.
I've just never gutted a fish.
Oh. Yeah, that makes a difference.
I don't own a fishing rod.
That's a little different. I mean, it's cool. I'm just trying to.
You have your 4-wheeler though. That makes you more outdoorsy.
Yeah, I go 4-wheeling. I just don't shoot nothing on the way.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. 4-wheeler, all right.
My brothers all hunt and stuff, but I don't own a gun.
Huh. Well, I'll be shooting doofy. I pictured you some guy that be like want to be hunting and fishing and
Yeah, I don't know. I never bought a gun, never got into hunting.
Voice
Yeah,
guy
you
was
mean-
on.
you're
Voice
not
guy.
into guns at all.
Yeah, I don't know, not really. Like, I would shoot one and stuff. Like, if I was
Yeah.
at your house, I'd be like, yeah, let's go out in your backyard and shoot some shit. But
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can cut him, Daryl. I know how to fillet him so you don't get any bones.
Yeah, pickle northern. Yeah. Yeah.
like,
there's another
I've
way.
shot 22, 303, but not at anything.
Yeah. 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 Oh,
I
it's cool.
had a 303 and a 22, and I shot him at something living, not just a target.
303 British.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the first gun I hunted with. The first gun I actually got a deer with was the 30-30 though.
Yeah, I got a few deer with mine.
The 303.
Yeah.
I hit a meat king with a axe one time. They're like trying to hit it in the head and fucking I missed and hit it in the side.
Yeah. Now, what about snowmobiling, Josh? If you had the money, would you be a snowmobiler?
Lucky Daryl.
Well, if I had the money, I'd be in a hot air balloon right now, Steve.
No shit.
You know how much they want to go up in a hot air balloon here?
It was like close to $400 for one ticket.
Yeah, $400.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long? How
Well, how
long?
long a ride?
Let me figure that out 1 second.
Not very long. They probably bring you around like just around the town kind of thing. They probably don't bring you very far.
They can't bring you around because there's no way to guide them. They just go up in the air and the wind pushes
Yeah, it's
them.
wherever they land.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not like a set. You're gonna land at Tim's.
Well, no, they must. They can't. They come back and land there, don't they?
No,
No.
no.
Oh fuck, maybe it is fairly fair then. I don't know. I thought they controlled it with fire.
Well, that's just up and down.
Yeah, that's your lift.
Oh, I thought they just turned that fucking torch sideways or something.
Oh yeah, so they can't come back to where they started.
Nope.
You also have to be under 320 pounds to get on the balloon.
Count Steve out.
Well, I'm under it, but I wouldn't want to go by myself. So yeah, count me out.
Oh,
Not
you
dragging that
chicken shit.
No, they.
liner, you're
How much
over.
weight can one hold? How many? No, because they can take more than one person.
No, because it says we will try our best to accommodate groups up to 4 people who wish to fly together, but we cannot guarantee the groups will fly together. Please be honest when giving your weight. No weight can exceed 320, but there's a 20-pound discrepancy, so it can be up to 340.
Okay.
Shit,
So per
that's
person.
not-
I don't know.
but yeah, I was gonna say because
It said you being honest about your weight will help keep everyone safe.
Right? They don't want like some 700-pound dude fucking up in that balloon probably with like 3 other fucking 700-pound dudes.
Oh, wait, no, that is individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's up to 3. So long as you're not more than 320 pounds, you can enter it, and 4 people or 3 people can come with you.
so 3 times.
So they do
that.
2 flights. They do 2 flights a day because the balloons have to get back to where they land. They take
900
off from.
pounds.
The first
They
flight
gotta-
leaves at 6:15 in the morning,
Yeah.
and they return at 4 p.m. So that's however far the balloon goes, and then time to get it back. Apparently,
Got to be under 900 pounds.
so it's kind of like a full day thing.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of weird that they can't fucking steer that thing.
It's cash only and 300 per person at the gate for getting on.
Well, that's what I thought too. So when they want to go down, they just land in someone's farm.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
And then other people have to come find you.
Yeah, their goal
Or
is the goal would be to land, close to a road,
Yeah,
because your car or your vehicle, whatever's coming for you, has got to be able to fucking get to you.
yeah.
Well,
That's
the
why
goal
you can't
is,
be
the
over
goal
300
is to land in an open field. Not
Like,
in streets.
We've had them land at like the school.
Yeah.
So anywhere, they don't need a huge area to land.
Hey, Josh,
Okay.
bring Myron up where he's supposed to be.
And they send 30 up at a time.
Don't tell me what to do, Steve.
Yeah. Are you paying for the stream or what?
It says we rely on the amazing landowners of the town and surrounding areas to let the balloonists land on their fields. Without the support from landowners, this would not be possible. So they land anywhere in and around the town when they want to drop.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's why you can't be 350 if you land in a cattle field and there's a bull in there. You ain't running your ass into the fence.
I would imagine
better.
where everybody also like in the town supports that and goes to it, that they're all fine with like, yeah, you can land your balloon. That would be pretty cool.
Fuck that. If they landed in my field, I'd be like, that's $50 to enter there.
You'd be out taking pictures. You wouldn't be saying that.
He'd be wanting a free
No,
ride
I-
for
I really. Well, we had one land at our school when we were kids, and the guy's like, "Oh, well, I can bring them up," and the teacher's like, "No, we can't let you do that because it wasn't planned or no signed permission and shit."
Well, yeah, insurance. Everything's going good until to the last. There's 4 kids left, and they're in the air, and freaking something goes wrong, and there they are in the air going away.
Right. Well, I just assumed they had some sort of way to steer them a little bit, or because when they go up in the
Well,
sky
that's what
and
I thought too.
when they go up in the sky here, there's what 20 in the air,
30.
like 30 in the air, so it's quite the sight.
Yeah.
But they launch at different times, kind of. Like, they'll send like 5 or so up, and then they'll send like another group up, and they're all up, going up at the same time, but like staggered by a few minutes.
You still think they would fucking crash into each other?
Hot air balloons cannot be steered in the normal sense of the word, so they travel in the direction of the wind. Pilots skillfully use this as a way of changing direction by burning to go up or down to layer the cold air out. So they steer by letting air in and out, kind of, depending on where the wind's going.
Oh, so I think what they're saying is,
Hang the fuck on. That's what they're saying.
yeah, if I wanted to visit Josh, I gotta watch the forecast and watch the wind. And when I want to come back home, the wind gotta be going the other way.
Fucking Steve be like Joe Dirt, end up on an oil derrick. Fucking
Holy fuck, that's been a long time since I seen that movie.
if that fucking balloon's shaped like a tooth, don't get on it, Steve.
What's up, Danny?
Hey, Danny, there he is.
Hey, Daddy.
There's a guy here's got a 4-seater, so 2 pilots and a 4-seater, just a small plane, right? But I asked him here a year or so ago, I had some relation coming. I said, what do you charge to take us up? He said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll charge you $160 an hour. So I didn't think that was too bad. If 4 of us got in there and split $160, that was total. That wasn't per person.
Right. I'm thinking, I mean, you could see a lot in an hour.
Oh shit, here we'd fly, like my boy went up a few times with a guy in one of them really old planes, and he actually let him fly it, and he said he was amazed once he got above the trees how far you could see.
Huh.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah,
for one
I've
fuck
never
about
been in. I've never been in a plane. I'd like to be in a bushcraft plane or something. And
Like a little Cessna or something would be nice to go in. I was in 2 great big planes. Yeah. So I didn't really see much. Like, I remember like looking out the window, all the clouds just look super flat. You're way above the clouds, and yeah, I don't know. I didn't really see much.
Oh,
I remember my fucking ears. My ears when it popped. My ears hurt afterwards.
Yeah, I didn't like that much. No, I worked for a guy that had one of them little bubble choppers, 2-seaters, so I flew with him a little bit, and he scared the shit out of me as usual. But I've done a few Cessnas and a couple of went to Florida a few times on a Delta 727. So
Okay.
like you said, I've been on flights that there was absolutely, flat as glass there and back, and I'm like, they talk about frickin' turbulence, and then I got on one, and I thought the damn plane was going to shake apart, man. I mean, you could have heard a pin drop on that flight. That thing was just shuddering.
Damn.
To me, it's like getting on a big carnival ride. Is this the time it's going to fail?
Oh, hell no.
The first plane I was on, there was really no shaking. It was super quiet. Like the loudest part was the takeoff probably, and it wasn't even really loud. It was and this coming on the second plane that was a little bit smaller of a plane, and I don't know if we were over where the landing gear was or what, but I heard that, and that was quite loud. But that was it. wasn't scary. Like it wasn't bumpy up there for the two planes I was in, and if they turned in the air, you would never know it because like it wasn't like you were fucking off balanced or anything like that.
Yeah, once I had a window seat flying to Florida out of Michigan, and it was just bluebird clear and calm. I could see the whole Appalachian Mountains and everything. It's pretty cool, really. But we used to drive down, and if you took turns driving, it's still 24 hours straight. And when that bird lifted off the ground, I got back out and South Florida in 2 hours and 17 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to drive again. I'll just rent a car when I get there.
I was like, what the hell is that moving? But it was fucking Myron's foot.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna ask, are those clean?
I ain't mixing fucking dough with them. I don't care.
Hi, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Good thing Steve's watching the chat.
Okay, see. Yeah.
Hi, Steve, again.
Good bad Myron again.
Hi, Myron again. Feeling a little left out there, Kim, but that's okay.
Hi, Josh and Chelsea. Happy
So-
weekend.
Yeah, but you didn't
Now
say it
we-
again.
Now
She
we
didn't
get
see
back
him
to.
today.
I'm
He was
still
in there
trying
live
to.
earlier.
I'm
Oh,
still
okay,
trying to
okay.
figure out what kind of kid you were that you grew up then, though.
He was a
So
little bastard. He told you that. He was a little bastard. Tormented
Yes.
all his neighbors. If you laid
I
your
mean,
bike
we're-
down by the hydrant, you'd find it 8 blocks away because he needed to go over to a buddy's house. So he jumped a block and a half away.
Yeah, see? Youper listen, Steve.
Hell, I grew up in the city. I know how it rolls.
Well, that's what I asked him. If he
Stealing, I
was,
called it an
if the-
opportunity.
yeah, that's what I was wondering. He wasn't a country boy. He was a city guy. More of a city kid.
I went to this party one time and I took my mom's bike, and anyways, the cops had showed all up there and stuff, and they're like, whose bike is this? And I'm like, I didn't want to say anything because then I figured they were going to call my mom, right? So anyways, then they fucking take the bike. So I went home, told my mom that her bike got stolen.
Ended up at this party where the cops got it.
Oh,
That's funny.
like a bicycle?
A bicycle.
Huh.
Yeah, we had a game room or a game hall right on the main street. Well, we, 14, 15, we dash out, we go down around the corner, and we're standing against this building, burning one, me and two buddies. We see the cops drive by, so of course it's cops. They just drive by, we wave. Well, as soon as he got behind the buildings, he cut a U-turn, whipped around
Yeah.
that corner, and there he was. He jumped out and he could smell it.
Yeah.
And the guy that's got it cupped, his eyes are as big as saucers, He goes, put that damn thing out. If you're going to do that shit, least you could do is go up by the water tower. Yeah, we thought our shit was done.
That's funny.
when I started school, we were still allowed, well, in high school, we were still allowed to smoke in the boot room.
Yeah, we could too, Myron. We had what they called the courtroom, which was right in the center of the school, all surrounded by glass, had picnic tables, and even if you were a
Yeah.
minor, if you had a slip from your parents that they knew you smoked, you could smoke in there.
Holy
we had a
fuck, eh?
smokers. We had a
Oh,
smokers
Christ.
lounge
Just
at
look
our
from your fucking
school.
parents and smoke at school. Could you
Uh,
imagine?
Yeah, Winward.
Right? It's crazy.
Well, you got to remember the drinking age was 18 when I was that age.
It's still 18 here.
Is it 18? I thought it was 19 in Ontario.
It's 19 here.
Okay.
So
We're
what
mature here in Alberta. We
I ain't
mature.
buying that shit, but if you think so, go ahead.
So is hockey? What sports do they all have in your schools? Like you play
I
against
have no
another-
idea, Steve.
They
Every
play
sport.
checkers, Steve. They play
Soccer,
checkers.
basketball, football. Some schools have golf. Some schools have a swimming team if there's a local pool.
Okay, so you're a lot like us then.
Lacrosse.
Yeah, what the fuck? You think you're talking to China or what?
It's sports, Steve. They're pretty much the same.
Well, actually, it was like I was just like Jonesy. They don't really have basketball. I'm just trying to figure out how you guys are.
Some schools make you play some stupid games like soccer, baseball, and it's like a combined sport. And then other schools make you play like friggin' ultimate frisbee and run around a bunch and shit. And it's, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, they don't do that here. They let you be obese.
Then there's a couple schools that are stupid and they make you do yoga in your gym class.
This town here that we're in is fucking. It's like half populated with obese. It's cheaper to eat fat. Like it's cheaper to eat McDonald's than it is to fucking go get groceries, I guess.
Well, that's a
Well,
fact.
that and another thing,
In
it's
college,
cheaper to
you
buy
know,
groceries and stuff at like the dollar store. Like the canned meat and pasta and everything like that. And then they're not getting like the vegetables and other shit because it's too expensive.
That's what I mean. It's expensive to buy healthy food.
Well, I'm gonna say goodnight, guys.
All right, Myron.
Chelsea,
We'll see you, Myron.
Hi, Myron.
Josh, chat. Good night. We'll catch y'all later.
Night,
Yeah.
Myron.
For now.
Thanks for
I can't
coming up.
remember. Yeah, I can't remember. Does he go live on the weekends at the same time too?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't remember.
It's like mine goes like live, same time every day, 365 days a year.
Yeah.
No, when he doesn't go live, it's like shit. I wonder what's going on with mine because
He must go live in the afternoon then, huh?
Yeah.
4:30 my time.
Okay.
Yeah. Which
And
is
it's like
about
1:30 Myron's time, I think. Ish.
3 my time. Or something, 2:30. I don't know.
Yeah, 1:30 Myron's time.
There's Myron. You're welcome, Josh.
I've been doing lives with Myron ever since I started my channel.
Well, where'd you guys hook up? Did you meet him on somebody else's stream or?
I met Myron on Dirty Mike's.
Okay.
I always hear about this Dirty Mike. Something. He's still around.
Yeah, You asked that already, Steve. We had this talk already, Steve.
No, you,
You want
guys
it?
had that.
You want his
guys, I
link?
didn't
You want his
talk.
channel link?
I mean, do people go over to see him yet?
I don't go over there, no.
Oh, that's what I'm getting at. Okay.
His name's Dirty Mike for a reason.
Yeah. And you used to go there?
Well, then Steve wants the link.
I would say no. But Josh used to be, he used to go there at Dirty Mike's.
Yeah, I went up on his panel a few times. Was in his channel. A lot of people went to his channel, and then he went all crazy. I don't know. That's just the best way to say it, man.
That's what I've been hearing.
Like if I don't know if you said shit to him like we say to each other all constantly. If you said one thing that he didn't like, he'd just try to control you and tell you like I don't know. But he would wish death on people and just weird shit, man.
And that just came out of nowhere.
I don't know, man. I didn't know him that long. If you type into YouTube trucking while saying fuck Josh Amherst, I think it is. He's got a video that he named that one time.
After you?
Yeah. No, man, a lot of people used to go to his channel and stuff and but yeah, just like I said, I don't know, it just not my cup of tea, man.
I can't find it.
He said shit like he said mean shit to Myron too, like Myron would never have anybody on his channel and shit like that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No. Don't sound like somebody I'd want to support or be around.
Never know. You might be his best buddy, but I don't go there.
No. No, I can. Right there tells me no.
I don't think too many people go to his channel anymore. No Justice, he put out a thing like it was like unsub Dirty Mike or something, and he lost like a lot of his subscribers. Yeah, but me and him were fighting for a bit, and I made videos about him and shit, and it was just all fucking drama shit.
Yeah.
So
if you can't pick on each other and have a little fun, take it for what it's really worth. What the hell, right?
Yeah.
So what's going on in the island?
Cold snowflakes in the air.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's 36 right now. It didn't warm up much today.
It was really nice here today.
Wind blew hard. Power went out for a while. We got a bunch of Jeepers here this weekend, though, so they're hitting the mud. And after that rain there, I imagine it's a mess out there.
Yeah. They're having a blast, I bet. But I don't know if it's, I mean, yeah, I mean, they're going through mud and
Oh, we got rock stair steps, clay, mud, you name it.
yeah. Yeah, so they're having a blast.
Well, these are some older guys too. I mean, so they know this place. You know, they know where to and where not to go.
Yeah.
Drop my phone underneath the fucking seat.
Oh boy.
You know those sun visors you put up in the window to keep the sun from beaming in your cars?
Yep.
Yeah, well, I got one of those jammed in between the driver's seat, and so shit can't fall down because that's so annoying. You get in, shit fall out of your pocket, or my phone will slide down underneath the seat. So on the driver's side, I got one of those jammed down in there, so everything's leveled with the seat.
That's not a bad idea. I looked for my phone for a day and a half, kept calling it, and that's what happened to me. My dog got up in the truck. It was sitting on the seat, and it's so tight it fell down there. And I looked, but I didn't see it. So I'm like, where in the hell did I? Oh, I hope I didn't set it down somewhere. And
Right?
yeah, that's what it was. By the time I found it, it was deader than a doornail. So I probably called it enough that battery went dead, looking for a signal. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally found it between the seats and packed right down there, right on the bottom. I'm like, yeah.
My old man, he hated fucking the cell phones, man. Like passwords and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm with your old man. I'll tell you.
Oh, yuck.
I got a landline with an answering machine. I don't even give my cell phone. It just works, you know, but the company I work for, I pulled up to the corner one time and the phone beep, bing, bing, and I looked down and and the last text said, if you come to town, come to the office. So I drove up there and they said, man, where the hell you been? We've been trying to get a hold of you all day. I said, I check my phone every time I get back in the truck. So I walked, she goes, go get your phone. So I went and got my phone. While she's got it in her hand, it bings. I get a text that they sent me yesterday. I'm like, well, there you go. But here we got so many dead spots. You know, if I go to the East End, there's no signal out there at all. You are not going to use your cell out there.
That's like here.
You would think, because across the water, it's about 27, 29 miles to Rogers City, which they have a big tower, but apparently it don't put out enough power to. Now I can 911 and bounce to Canada, you know, and because we have had to do that, and then have Canada get a hold of the U.S. dispatch.
I don't know, but what, 10 years ago now, they upgraded the whole fucking 911 here because mostly everybody's calling from 911 with a cell phone.
Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, you can take a discontinued phone that don't have a plan, and you can still use it for 911 if it's charged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They use them for what they used to do with a lot of those phones. Like if you got a new one years ago, they would I forgot what it was called, but like women that were under protection or something, they'd have them hidden, like one in a closet or somewhere. So if they were hiding, they always had a phone hiding somewhere they could call 911 from. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Well, yeah, that'd be a good thing, but you put a phone in my closet, you ain't getting no signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not calling 911 either way.
No.
Wouldn't get a damn signal in your closet either.
I know you don't get a signal in the phones in here in the house. Like it's real choppy. It's like lucky if you get one.
Wow.
To send a text in the room, I stand on the bed sometimes and hold it up to the ceiling.
That's my world too. I'll just put the bodies on the floor and then find signal. Call
Yeah.
shit.
5 minutes down the road, perfect phone signal. Out here in the driveway, my phone will work. I can send texts, but if I'm talking on the
Yeah.
phone for say a half an hour, it can just go dead, and then I can recall back and it will work again. But
Alive
5 minutes
or
down the road, it works good.
how long you going live for?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why are you gonna go live?
Not well. I'm just wondering if I ain't gonna go anywhere if you're gonna stay live for a while. That'd be cool. I was just wondering. I'm thinking what time it is. If I'm gonna smoke another bowl or not. That's all. I think I will.
Fire it up.
There's always time for another bowl.
Yeah.
Speaking
Don't
of check
bogart.
back my bowl.
You should.
Hey, I gotta go check my dog. He's saying I got an intruder.
Okay.
All right.
No, I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, you're older, so being bikes were probably out. Not a big thing when you were in probably.
Well, I fucking broke my femur, so that kept me from getting into heavy sports.
Yeah.
I got steel in my femur, so and
Yeah.
a lock and pin through my hip went through a lock and nail went into my hip, so
Okay.
but
All
played a
right.
lot of basketball when I was in school.
Okay. All right. That's what I was getting at.
But
See, I didn't know if basketball was a big thing over there in Canada or not, or some of the sports, if baseball was or not. And I know you got a couple teams baseball from Canada. I can't remember what they are.
yeah, got no clue what we got.
I know we have the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yes.
Blue Jays.
That's all I can think of.
Yep. And I think there's another one, but the Blue Jays for sure.
Oh yeah, there's probably a
They-
few more, but that's the only one I can think of.
They sponsor a lot of shit, they do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of parks and shit for kids and
Cool.
What do you want?
Oh, that's fine.
Is he mad because he couldn't get the bear?
Well, the funny thing is I got this place I got so much electric fence now. The only way they can come up here is right up the driveway. So you know where he just was. He's standing down, and then I've got a GPS around the property with collars, so they don't go through that invisible line. So they're
Yeah.
both standing right down there in my top driveway because it's a circle, barking. And I'm like, yeah. So the only way they're coming on the property now is right up the driveway.
Mm.
But they've been around. The neighbors got pictures of them in the yard in the daytime. A sow with 2 cubs, and she feeds the damn birds and the deer, so that's why they're around.
Yeah. Come on, don't be mad at her, Uper.
Bullshit. I got grain with all my critters. You know, they don't. It's illegal to feed the bear. I don't want to. It ain't the bear's fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But I will tell you this: every time I touch off a round to scare them off, I point the muzzle right that way. I don't give a shit if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I let that 12 gauge eat a few times that way.
What do you drive for a car, Hubert?
Well, right now I'm driving a '92 Ford F-150 pickup.
92, eh? You're
Yeah,
driving.
92, and I just now got it over 100,000.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll give you mine for it.
No,
So that you're driving like a brand new car, but
I
really?
bought it from a one owner who parked it in his garage and went to Florida every winter. That's why, and this island, even in my work, there's days I might only go 27 miles in a day. Sometimes 12 or 13 for work. It depends on where I'm located. So the mileage is pretty low on it. No rust, never been driven in the winter. So
Yeah.
I put brakes and I put some work on it. But it's 2-wheel drive too. It's not a 4-wheel, so that's why I bought it pretty cheap. I bought it for $3,800 and put about another $1,600 into it. New tires, calipers, rotors, brakes.
Normal stuff.
Yeah, just stuff because I know I'm going to drive it every day, and I don't need any of them components to fail. Flush the tranny, It's been a good truck. But
I had a 2005, I think it was. No, it was 2000 maybe. Yeah, maybe it was a 2000. I can't remember what year it was now, but Ford Ranger, and it was
okay.
it was cherry red, and it was standard, and it was just front wheel drive or rear wheel drive. I mean, it wasn't 4-wheel drive or anything.
Who cares?
Who cares?
You really need one here, but I got a badass 4-wheel drive, but I don't drive it in the winter. I got a 3rd row 96 Suburban with an aftermarket crate motor in it. I got a Rancho lift under the front with 38.5 Super Swampers.
Damn.
Well, I always drove front wheel drive, and then when I got my truck, and wintertime, it was scary. That ass end starts swinging around because I was so used to driving front wheel drive.
You got a mud truck, Uper?
What's that?
You got a mud truck?
Yeah, I'm going to send you a picture just a second.
All right.
What I did was I did tours with it. I took people to remote places here.
What are you driving? A fucking monster truck?
Well, I'm going to send it to Steve. But yeah, it's like I said, it's a 96 Suburban with a 3rd row seat in it.
Oh, Suburban. That's nice.
I got it jacked right up on 38.5s, and I got a Rancho suspension, so all my angles out front are exactly stock. Then just put the shackle in the back to lift the back up. But So I'm not burning up, U-joints and shit like that because everything's at a stock angle in there.
Like I just got it.
I know somebody else that had a Suburban back in the day, and they said like they went up BC through the mountains with it, man, and it would go anywhere.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, this is badass. I'd come down a trail and it's basically a 1-lane trail, and I run into a group of Jeeps and they just bail off of it. I mean, somebody in front of me would say, "Hey, there's a big fucking Suburban coming. You better pull over."
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Let me see. I might be able to show it to you, I guess.
You want me to show Josh? Is that what you want me to do?
Well, you can, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, okay, hang on. I'll try to.
My body can't take it anymore. I gave it to my grandson and he wanted to take it home. I'm like, no, I know what you're going to do.
No, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I would like to drive that.
Me too.
Yeah, that's a monster.
Yeah, that'd be a fun ride.
Oh yeah, long tube headers, full dual out the back. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of people hanging on to the old shit handles when I'd, city people. And I had a step stool and again, I had to make people sign waivers and shit,
Oh, I bet.
I had this little short fat guy once open the passenger door and, I told him, just be patient. Let me get my stool out because I got a steering wheel and a handle to jump up in, right? Well,
Yeah.
this guy slid that passenger door open as I was getting out to walk around, and he slid down and skinned right up his back, laid there on the ground. I'm like, yep, here we go. But yeah. And of course, it was downhill on the shale rock, so he tore himself up pretty good.
No, I don't. Yeah. No, I'm good. I still got one here. Damn.
That's what I put in.
Yeah, I used to take groups of people. They're like, "Hey, can we drink?" I said, "I'll tell you what, I'll pull over anytime you want, but no, you can't be spilling beer or mixed drinks in here,
Well, yeah, fuck. You're off-roading.
Right. I got somebody else I got to pick up tomorrow morning, and I had a group of 5-7 girls that came up every year, the women's weekend. Well, they seen my truck in town once. So they called and they said, well, we want to go to Marblehead. Well, that's 5 hours from the time I pick them up till you get back. And that's if you ain't dinking around. But I didn't have anything else scheduled. So I said, well, I know where you're staying, at the rental. And they said, really? I said, yeah, I seen when you just showed me a picture. I said, I've done chinking on log homes. I chinked that house. So I said, I'll tell you what, I'll pick you up right at your door. So we went, and I'm not kidding you, we had a freaking ball. They booked me every year they showed up. But they got freaking pig drunk, man.
Fuck, now with the price of gas down here, I wouldn't be able to afford to start that damn thing.
Yeah, that's no shit, dude. That is absolutely the truth because
5
well, I
or
just
what?
went up. Our gas is $3.99.9 for regular no lead and $5 for premium right now.
Yeah.
Damn, it's gonna kill me again, man.
My brother only runs premium in his truck, and it's like, he's like, oh, you should run it. I'm like, I can't fucking afford it, man.
Well,
Yeah.
the biggest thing in your vehicle, if you're burning it up, it's you. I run the no lead or I run the regular in my pickup, and I'm burning it up, but I don't run it in none of my machines because they sit a lot. You know, my four-wheeler and stuff, I fill them right in the winter. I fill everything right to the top, so because they got steel tanks, they can condensate. Then you get water. So my mowers, I mean everything, rototillers, I fill them right to the cap. I got the rototiller out a week ago and frickin' pushed the prime about till I felt it good. The son of a bitch started the first pull. I looked at the wife. I said, "That's why I run rec fuel instead of no lead, you know, or regular. I mean,
Yeah.
ethanol."
Yeah.
So I gave her a little lesson how to run it, and yeah, it kicked her ass. I said, "Don't let it get a stump, or you know."
Well, we have these little Honda engines on the machines at work, and fuck, they are 3.4 or some shit like that. They're just little engines. And we had one of those sitting out in the rain for years, at least 3 years. And the conveyor, the engine went fucked up on that. So I said, well, we got one out back. I went and got that, put a little bit of gas in it, pulled that twice, and it fucking fired up.
Nice.
It didn't run right. Like it ran real choppy for a bit.
Yeah.
You had to have it full, like idle, like, you know, but it started. It fucking started. It wasn't seized.
That's amazing.
Those little Honda engines are some impressive.
Yeah, they are really. They know how to build them. Same way with the Toyota motors. That 2.2 RE they put in them little pickups. Man, dude, my nephew had one. He went 400,000 on that motor. I mean, yeah, he put an alternator, water pump, your typical stuff, but he said if you don't run them out of oil, dude, and you ain't just redlining them every day, he said you'd be amazed. In fact, them boys moved to Wisconsin, and they were down by Detroit. They called me up and they said, "We got this old Toyota." He said, "We want to give it to you because we're not gonna where we're going. We can't really use it. You could use it on the trail." So they drove that damn thing here from Detroit, and it had 299,000 when they gave it to me. And shit, me and my boy putzed around this island for years with it.
Damn.
In fact, the frame finally rotted in half behind the cab, like they do, you know.
Yeah.
That's what killed that truck. And then somebody else had one, needed a motor. I'm like, yeah, she's high mileage.
This has got 362,000 on it.
No kidding.
And it works pretty fucking good. And I don't know, it could have had a rebuilt transmission or a new transmission put in it. I'm not sure, but because there's no, like, the transmission and works good for that many kilometers, like this thing will still burn the tires off the front of it. Like,
well, that's the problem. They've come a long way with the engine tolerances and stuff. That's why you've got to run synthetic. You can't run a standard oil because it's too thick to force through the gap. You know what I mean? The thousands tolerances are a lot tighter. So they'll run a long time. The problem isn't like here where they use all the salt. The bodies get ate right in half before the drivetrain's perfect in a sense, but all that crap up there, so your park brake and all, I mean, you can't wash it all off. I don't care how well you think you're washing the undercarriage, you know.
that's like here down here, man. All the cars just rust because so much fucking salt.
Are you saying I'm gonna rust if I don't wash the undercarriage?
Well, it's gonna appear to be rusty, but it'll just be crusty.
Okay. Okay. All right.
It probably wouldn't hurt to wash the undercarriage the best you can now and then.
Okay. All right.
Doesn't have to be hot water, Steve. Just water, okay?
Okay. All right.
Well, the problem is if you don't keep it maintained and clean when you go to use it, it ain't gonna work right. Yeah, I don't get it. Every time that dog comes in here, and I know what they're trying to do. They're just going to wait till the dogs go to sleep, sneak up the driveway. But
Mhm.
I got everything pretty barricaded so they can't get in the grain, hopefully, but and motion light. So if they do get past the house here, I know they're in the yard.
Well, my little dog, like, I'll let it run around and stuff, but when I'm letting it out to go pee or whatever from inside, I'll put it on this leash.
Yeah.
And I got the leash on the rail outside. And the first time I put it on her, she fucking ran so hard. that leash caught her, eh? And now you can throw a stick and she'll run to where she knows. Like that, she won't let that leash get tight now. Like,
So what's the law, Uper, or the rule or whatever? So if you have a bear on your property, you can only shoot it if it's coming after you, right?
Well, if it's in my chicken house, I can legally shoot it. If it's inside the building, but again, I'm not going to because it's not the
Yeah.
bear's fault, right? He's just looking
Right.
for food. And
Right.
I did have about a 300+ pounder right in the afternoon charge my dog in the driveway. That
Oh,
one meant
damn.
business. But no, I better have
Yeah.
some blood or scratch or bite on me if I just walk out here and shoot one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Brandon.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
them
that's what
around.
I thought.
I
It's
just don't
about
want
the
them tearing my
same.
doggies up.
Yeah.
You know them little barn-shaped sheds people get, open barn doors on them. They keep their mowers and
Yep.
shit. Well, people around here will
Right.
put a galvanized barrel in there with corn to feed a few deer in the yard, and when they show up in the spring, the bear's got the doors tore clean off and shit scattered everywhere.
Yep.
So yeah, they're just after the food,
Right.
Shit, every one of these remote deer camps, if you walk up to it, there's a sheet of plywood below every window and at the door with spikes up through it. So if they step on that, they ain't going to try to rip. And they've all got shutters they close for winter too,
Yeah.
because they'll just get inside your camp and rip. We went to one camp. They had it set up beautiful too. They had a nice galvanized sink out on the porch and a cook stove. And this bear broke through one window. The only thing in this whole camp was a 5-pound bag of flour, and he had that shit scattered all through the whole camp. Then he went out a different window. And he must have been pissed because he tore the sink off the building and moved the stove and refrigerator around and.
oh yeah, they'll do some damage.
Oh yeah. It was hilarious because we went out there a different time and there was this great big sign right when you turned off the trail to go up into this camp because it's back on a separate trail and that's private. And there was a big sign there and it said wanted for malicious destruction. And there was a picture of a bear on it. No, I've had a few encounters. I've only had one that really got me a little bit edgy, and that's just because it didn't care. I was screaming and hollering at it, and it didn't care. But it never showed any aggression towards me. I've had them snap their teeth and shit when we're both startled, but
yeah.
The closest encounter I've ever had with a bear was I threw a peanut butter and jam sandwich out the window, and on the way back, there was a bear in that same spot I threw that sandwich.
You damn straight, man.
I have never seen a bear in person.
What?
Oh, at the zoo in Moncton, yes.
I've seen
But not
tons
like
of
out
bear.
in I've never seen a bear other than in the zoo behind a fence. They have 2 bears up there.
Wow.
No, I carry my video camera all the time.
I hadn't seen a moose until a year and a half ago.
When I was out 4-wheeling, there was a bear on the trail. So we just sat back and we let the bear go across. And then the mother come out behind it. It was just like a little baby one. And the
Yeah.
mother kept going back and forth on the trail for a while, and I didn't see the baby
gonna
after
have
that.
to-
So it was kind of like she was letting the baby get far off into the woods before she was going behind it.
Yeah.
She,
You're
Well,
gonna have to
she
go
might have been
somewhere.
looking for another cub too, because I've seen them here where the sow and the cub cross the road. Well, the little male cub, he's over there decking around, and I was up here at the office and I kept hearing this weird noise, and I looked up down the road where that sow and cub crossed, and about 15 minutes behind, here come that other one, and he's just a blatting and looking for mom. So I wondered why they were hanging around by the road for so long. Well, she was waiting for him to catch up. You could tell he was the boar because he was just a little bit bigger than the cub that was with his mom. But so he's probably over there like a kid being mischief.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here he comes, just a blatting. Where you at, mom?
That's cool, Brandon.
I've seen lots of moose.
Really?
No, I've only seen 2 moose here, and they
Really?
yeah, they came across on the ice too, and we
I've
had
only seen one and it was a baby in their house.
Oh my God. I've seen them almost every year. I've seen moose.
We've
Oh,
had them in Wisconsin. And I don't know where they've come from. If they came from Upper Michigan or
So here, and a lot of the highways have fences along the highway, so keep the moose and deer from getting on that part of the highway.
man, could you imagine hitting a moose at 70? I couldn't even imagine
oh,
it.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
most people die because
Yeah.
they take they're so tall. Mooses are so tall, they take the legs out, and the fucking moose comes through the windshield.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When I hit a deer with my car. I was driving an Impala, and I slammed on my brakes, and then right before I hit the deer, I let off my brake just so the front of the car would come up again, because it was front wheel drive, and it sent it right into a squeal, and I felt the front end of the car go down, like it's just getting sucked into the pavement kind of thing. And then when I didn't want the car to be down because I thought like the deer was gonna come through the windshield, but it just ricocheted off my car.
Yeah.
Just got it too. Just got the car. I was driving a Cavalier, Chevy Cavalier, 2-door for 2 years with just low beams. When I bought it, the high beams never worked in it. And I had so when I got this Impala, it had high beams and it was bright headlights, and driving down through country roads, and the deer just come out, and there's nothing I could do. There's a lot of deer I see deer on this road here. It's a highway right beside the house, and every night I would see deer crossing the road. So they get smoked a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, they get run over a lot here because people just drive so fast. And like you said, they pop out of the woods and you ain't got time to react.
Yeah. Well, where it happened to me was the ditches they were deep ditches. So the
Okay.
deer had popped up out, and then
Yeah.
that was it.
Quit lying.
Yeah. Fucked up my headlight. My hood was all bent back. I fucking just bought the car. I was lucky the airbag didn't come out because the sensor was real close to getting, because the headlight got pushed right in.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Right? Would have wrote fucking Kirby no good then.
Well, you might not have been in good shape either, the way them things could jackhammer you.
Hit a porcupine once. And I thought fucking I was gonna have a flat tire or something. But,
I've never seen a porcupine either.
oh, come off it.
No, I'm
Never
serious.
seen
Other
a fucking
than if it's been
porcupine.
like dead and mangled on the side of the road and I didn't know it was a porcupine, I've never seen a porcupine.
They would get in my neighbor's garden all the time. And he would chase them away with throwing rocks by them. Chase them off. But,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've run over a couple. I'd make sure I straddle them though and don't hit them with a tire because, like you said, all of a sudden there they are. And some of them are big too, boy. You hear them thump all the way underneath the vehicle.
I came around the sharp corner, country road. There it was. And I ran it over and I just kept going, but flattened it right out. And I thought for sure like spikes were going to be in my tire or something, but nothing.
Man, they will poke a sidewall for sure.
Oh yeah. Like I think it was the way I hit him, the way his body was. I don't know, if different angle, if those spikes,
Too,
if those
Yeah,
spikes would have been pointing the other way.
yeah, that's a good point because that would probably be the best way if he's kind of angling or facing you. Then the quills would lay down and not stand up. If you run up his tail, you might have problems.
Right?
Well, I don't know. I got some of these porcupine quill bobbers, and I'd like to see the porcupine these things came off because I don't think they're in the United States. I mean, they're huge. But somebody figured out how to make a really sensitive bobber out of these porcupine quills, and they're freaking awesome.
Huh. That's cool.
My neighbor, he had a bunch of collies, and they would get their nose right full of porcupine.
Yeah, I've seen that a few times too.
It was like every year it would happen to one of his dogs.
We lost a Malamute over that because she got into him, and we plucked and plucked. Took her to the vet the next day, got her healed up. Well, the next time she got into one, a year later, that one of them quills went up through the top and actually got up into her brain and killed her.
Oh. You had a Malamute?
Yeah, I've had a few Malamutes, yeah.
Wow. Is that what I'm thinking of, the Malinois?
Sled dog, you know.
Okay, gotcha.
Like a husky, only it's, you know,
Yeah.
they got more of a
Yeah.
mask on them and
Yep.
big dogs too.
Yep. Oh, that's too bad.
You gonna go live, Steve? I'm thinking I'm gonna call this one after the cigarette, so.
But yeah, I might. I only go for an hour because I think Brenda's going live at 10:30.
Yeah, how's she doing? Do you know?
I don't know. I guess she might be doing okay.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean,
Yeah. I guess.
Time's the healer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Who we talking about?
Brenda lost her husband. A week
Frida
ago?
Redbird. She comes in my life a lot, in other lives.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been a week, maybe 10 days, but still,
Yeah.
So you and your dad, you know, I mean, for a while it just washes you. You got all a lifetime of memories, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you'll never forget them, but they just come to the forefront all of a sudden for a while.
Yeah.
I know I miss my old man. He was a hoot, dude. He made me who I am in a sense, so I'll blame it on him, but my old man was a hoot. We'd be smoking weed. He was one of them guys. He'd be like, "Oh, far out, cool, man." You know, drinking his beer. We got him all smoked up one night. And then the next day we said, hey, how'd you like that hash? Oh, I didn't smoke none of that shit. Well, he's lucky it ain't in the modern day because somebody would have been running video.
Yeah.
Yeah, once in a while, once in a blue moon, like my old man would get drunk and he'd be like, "Give me a pop off that," and I'm like, "This is
Yeah.
weed," and he'd be like, "I don't care, give me a pop off of it,"
Yeah,
but he'd have to be pretty hammered, like there
my old
wasn't.
man too. Yeah, my old man too, same way. He'd be hammered enough that the next day he'd say, "Oh, bullshit. I don't
Yeah, yeah,
We lit up a bowl of hash one time, just driving down the back road, some good black hash, and literally pulled over and stopped because me and my buddy's choking our ass off. He's sitting in the back seat. He's like, if I cough like that over something, you guys are a couple of idiots. You know?
yeah. Yeah, my old man, he'd sit in the car with me while I was at like Tim Hortons or something, smoke a joint. He'd sit there, wouldn't bother him or anything. He just didn't smoke it.
I don't know if I'm gonna go live. What are you gonna do, Youper?
Well,
He doesn't know yet until you go live, Steve. He doesn't know where he's gonna go.
I only follow 3 or 4 channels, so
Well,
no, I'm serious. There's a couple fishing guys that come on once a week. I might pop in, and if I, happen to catch them, but it's not like
yeah.
I usually come in, sit down, pop it on. Oh, Josh is live. I guess I'll dive in there tonight, or Steve, or I
Yeah.
might go to Honda or Wendy's just to give Jan a little grief. But
Yeah.
Well, there's 5 people in here right now, Steve. So go live, man. Don't let fear hold you back.
No, it ain't fear. I don't want to start a live and there's nobody there.
That sounds like fear, Steve.
I'm
No.
scared. No.
All right. I'll start one. We'll see you guys.
Just say no. He can't do it.
You really can't.
No.
Steve, you're awesome.
We're on for an hour, and 3 hours later, we're talking, right?
Yeah.
Well, we have such a tight schedule right now, right?
I mean, are you gonna shut her down, Josh? or
Yeah,
no?
I'm gonna shut mine down. But you got to give your live stream more than 3 minutes. You can't go live for 3 minutes and say, "Oh, no one showed up," so I get shutting her off.
Yeah.
I stopped in there the other day, and his live stream was gone. After I was like, "Fuck, I go to get a drink of water, come back, nobody's there."
I think we sat here for an hour one night before anyone came up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But alrighty.
All right, Steve.
All right, you guys.
Youper.
Yeah.
See you, Chelsea.
See you,
Bye,
Youper.
Chelsea. All
See you,
right.
Steve.
All right.
Peace, everybody.